you ever seen someone get called out for stolen valor? My husband's family treats military service like a religion, and his older brother Greg is the high priest. I served too, but I never talked about it. And when my husband introduced me to his family years ago, I just smiled and nodded, while Greg dominated every conversation with tales of his heroic service. Explaining myself meant revisiting memories I spent years trying to bury, so I kept quiet and let him have his spotlight. This reunion started the same way, with Greg describing a firefight, except this time he stopped mid-sentence and looked directly at me. What did you even do in the military? I just realized I've never heard you talk about it. I said I was a medic. He laughed. Must have been nice, handing out Tylenol while real soldiers did the hard work. I felt my jaw tighten, but I smiled and said it kept me busy. His wife leaned in with a sympathetic look. Did you ever see anything traumatic? Before I could answer, Greg cut in. The most traumatic thing she probably saw was a hangnail. His parents laughed. My husband squeezed my hand under the table and I squeezed back. I could survive one more reunion for his sake. Greg launched into another story about a mission where his unit took heavy fire for 3 hours straight. He described the sounds of the bullets, the smell of the smoke, the look in his buddy's eyes when they finally got the all clear. The whole time he kept glancing at me like he was making sure I understood what real service looked like. When he finished, his dad clapped him on the shoulder and said he was proud of him. Greg looked right at me. That's what it's like when you actually leave the base. But I'm sure the air conditioning was nice. His mom laughed. You should be grateful you had it easy, sweetie. Not everyone's cut out for the real thing. I felt something hot building in my chest, but I kept my face neutral. My husband's leg was bouncing under the table. He knew I was close to my limit. Greg took a long sip of his beer and then said the thing that broke me. You know what I can't stand? People who play soldier and call it service. Where I come from, we call that stolen valor. My husband stood up. Shut your mouth, Greg. You have no idea what you're talking about. The table went quiet. Greg leaned back and smiled. It's cute that you want to defend your little medic wife, but maybe you should ask her why she never talks about her service before you embarrass yourself. He looked at me and shook his head slowly. Women like you love to play veteran until someone asks for actual details. My fingernails were digging into my palms so hard I thought.
Take a screenshot and scan the QR code, search for the code on TikTok, and watch the second part for free.